my God, guys, it has finally happened. MrBeast has fired Chris Tyson from the MrBeast team. Can you believe it? All right, now really quickly before all the 12-year-olds jump to the dislike button, it's obviously fucking fake. I don't know why this has become so big, and this is gonna be like my last video on this because I'm kind of just sick and tired of talking about it. And it just seems to be this thing, this topic that I talk about on my channel, and honestly, regardless of what I say, people are mad. Like, I feel like I've kept a pretty neutral opinion on this. Really, I don't particularly care that much, but people are still mad at what I'm saying, so whatever, man. I will say this. There's a lot of stuff over the past week that I've just been seeing going around, and it does my head in because I look at this type of stuff as no different as anything that seems to happen with any type of drama that happens on YouTube, where people just take the bait, like any small sliver of bait, and people will just jump on it. Well, anyway, this week, the bait was that apparently MrBeast has fired Chris. He's gone. Well, what was that proof? Literally a screenshot that I'll put on screen now that says MrBeast unfollowed Chris on Instagram. Oh, nah, bro. Why do people care so much? Is it really like that interesting? And guys, come on, let's be honest. As we all know, you can't fake images on the internet. It's just physically impossible. So when me and my two brain cells see this on Twitter, I believe it. It has to be real. Yeah, not exactly, hey. There was more evidence than just that. Plus, there was also a video going around, basically someone screen recording. Yeah, sure, it can be harder to maybe fake this. And who knows, like maybe that did happen. Maybe even there was just a glitch maybe on Instagram that happened where he wasn't showing up. Which I also just want to say, who is stalking the MrBeast Instagram that hardly that they're typing up Chris Tyson and refreshing the page every few seconds to the point where it said it wasn't following him. They jumped on, like, you know what I mean? Surely you got more interesting things to do throughout the day and to sit on the Instagram and refresh the page. That is surely something we can all agree on. And if you do, make sure to hit the like button to let me know. And we all collectively agree at least that is dumb. Anyway, if you look now, MrBeast is, by the way, following Chris Tyson on Instagram like normal. And you know, the best piece of evidence that I saw for this, like, I just laughed at when I saw it, was just this video of this kid doing this live stream. And then apparently MrBeast comments. And then you can just clearly see the kid basically open the window tab, pull it out, like he already just had that saved, and starts showing, oh, bro.
I know I'm gonna get hate, but the truth is we had to get rid of Chris. Nah, no way this is real. No way! Chris is gone! Chris is gone! Chris is gone!
Oh, bro, I can't, how? How is he, oh, this is epic. Just a very bizarre reaction to have. If this is your type of reaction from looking at internet drama from two people that you don't know, you guys don't know personally, it's very sad. I feel like there's a lot of topics and room for conversation in terms of talking about this whole situation. I know XQC basically chimed in and said if he ever did become too much of a problem, MrBeast probably would get rid of him. And
MrBeast blazing out. I doubt he cares if he takes a hit. He definitely does care. And if the hit is too big, he definitely will cut them off. And I wouldn't even be mad about that. Why? Because the level of a liability, you don't know how much it's gonna be until it actually gets there. And making things like, guys, this is a friend, I can't drop him. Bro, what if it becomes an absolute nightmare?
Now, guys, I don't say this often, but I feel like, yeah, I agree. If it ever did become too much of an issue, sure, you can be friends, but it seems like MrBeast is very on board with keeping his persona and keeping his channel very much alive. Just this overall thing hasn't actually been that much of an issue. Not really. Not when you actually look into it. It seems like the internet has been blowing it up just way more out of proportion than it really needs to be. And again, we look at like so many dramas that has been happening over the past year. Look at the whole Quake situation. People jumped on board with that. And I thought after the 4th time of someone getting allegations as bad as that, that was it. The internet was done. Maybe everyone had grown up a little bit and we're not going to just keep blindly taking bait. But oh man, this happened and apparently I was wrong. I look all over Twitter and people are literally celebrating the fact that MrBeast has fired him. Again, I'm neutral. If he fired him, like, okay, cool. If he didn't fire him, okay, cool. I just don't really care that much. The worst bit about it all as well, it just seems like it's not even really the kid fan base. Like, it seems like it's more about the adults. And yeah, absolutely, there's some concerns there with certain things, but it's really none of our business. And absolutely, you're allowed to have your own opinion about this. With anything, of course you are. But to go on like Twitter and start actively being quite aggressive and being outwardly nasty on Twitter, I just don't feel like is necessarily the right way. Yeah, there's been some controversial things that Chris said. I know we looked at that in the last video, tweets that he said as well. A lot of people wanted me to look at the pictures of apparently he put his kids in high heels. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but like, bro, I don't know. Did no one play dress up when they were a kid? I don't feel like that's an overly massive issue. I feel like if he was completely straight and did that, there wouldn't be an issue. It'd just be funny. But I don't know. Again, I don't know really the story behind it. Another piece of evidence apparently people were saying as well, MrBeast is in Paris. I wonder who he's there with. Who's in Paris, guys? And then apparently like Chris Tyson was just in none of the pictures. So that really confirms the fact that he's definitely fired him. Here's gone, guys, from MrBeast. Hell, man, when you put it like that, that is insane. I feel like the internet forever is just going to be taking bait from these types of things. Again, this seems to be a popular topic. I suppose because of how big and blown out of proportion this whole thing has just been, it kind of in itself makes it kind of interesting. I have never seen the internet react quite the way it did then with this whole situation that happened just a few weeks ago. Like just non-stop bombardment of people really caring whether or not a random man on the internet gets fired. So yeah, I don't know, boys and girls. I just kind of want to set the record straight here and say I'm leaning to 99.9% it being BS. And if it does turn out to be true, oh well. Am I going to be celebrating in my little office? Probably not. I just don't really care that much. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you agree? I'm interested still. Let me know in the comments down below. Some of the comments can be somewhat amusing, so make sure to tell me exactly how you feel in the comments down below. Apart from that, boys and girls, wanted to cover this today. Hope you're having a fantastic day, enjoying your week, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.